What's going on, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is a nice Saturday afternoon. Going on out to pick up some food from my favorite Thai food restaurant. Figured I'd take you all along with me and show you just how good the Viking Saddlebags are in a real world situation where I'm picking up takeout for 4 people and I'm gonna try to bring it all on my motorcycle. I didn't bring a backup, so if these bags don't work out, I'm screwed. If you like motorcycle content, consider hitting the subscribe button. I've got tons of it both on the channel and headed your way, so smash the notification bell for future uploads and or live streams. Waiting at the stoplight. It's kind of crazy. So this is one of the larger casinos in the area. This is the Muckleshoot Casino right here, and they are in the process of constructing this giant hotel here. You know, that casino money. And it's crazy because where this sits, it's kind of a little bit up on a hill, but it clears all the tree lines and everything, and so like all the surrounding areas, even other areas that are kind of far away but on other, you know, other hills, you can see the top of this building. So it's tall for sure. So like I said, today I'm going to be going and picking up Thai food from one of my favorite Thai food restaurants. It's kind of crazy. I didn't really like Thai food a bunch as a kid. I really wasn't exposed to it a lot, but I really found a liking to it as I branched out and had an opportunity to try a couple different restaurants. And now it's almost to the point where Thai food might be one of my most favorite types of food to eat. It's kind of crazy because, you know, my whole life loved pizza and burgers and steak and, you know, all the good stuff that you grow up enjoying. And yeah, I don't know, I think Thai food's just absolutely delicious. We're kind of entering, you know, one of the not as nice areas around here. We might find some tweakers along the way. We're heading today. I'm gonna go pick up some takeout, take it to my parents, and I don't have a backpack. If I need to, maybe I'll use my swing arm bag, but I'm going to use nothing but the Viking Skarner saddlebags that I have. So if you haven't had a chance, check out my install and my initial impressions videos. But today is kind of the first opportunity I get to do a real world test and see how they do, where I go somewhere, pick something up, and try to put the items in the bags and then bring them to a different place. You know, it's kind of like a real world example, right? Up until this point, all I've really done is just kind of stored things in there in the bags that I could potentially need while I'm riding. So I've got a clear visor for my helmet. I've got a battery charger / air compressor, you know, a couple other things, some chargers, phone, and my Senna, and extra GoPro batteries, my wallet, all that kind of good stuff. All things that are necessary when riding motorcycles. I took most of that stuff out today, and so I've got maximum space to put everything in, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Whew, it is really warm today. Perfect day to be out on the motorcycle and ride though, you know? I mean, definitely perfect day. I actually wasn't even originally thinking about riding today, and then I was like, man, it's just too nice, and you know, I got the saddlebags now. I was like, man, because at first I was like, I gotta go pick up food, and I was like, how in the heck am I gonna fit all that in a backpack? I guess I could try, but it's gonna be a pain. And then I was like, wait a second. I got the saddlebags now, and this will probably determine if I make these journeys again or not with these saddlebags, and if I made the right decision getting these bags in the first place. You know, among many things, this was one of the reasons I got the bags, is so that I could go and maybe run to the grocery store and obviously not get everything for the week, but you know, get a couple of those items that you maybe need for a specific meal. Or oh nice, there's like that cool, here if I scoot on over here real quick, there's that cool Volkswagen Beetle over there. Looks pretty nice. The paint looks pretty nice. So it seems like they're keeping it up, keeping it together, which is cool. Yeah, no, so far these saddlebags have been doing pretty good. After throwing a little bit of Loctite in there, I don't have any issues. What was happening was the little mounting pieces had some bolts that were holding them in, and at first it was pretty tight, but then yeah, just after all the vibrations of riding around, I figured it was just a good idea to put some Loctite on them, because they were kind of coming a little loose. And so since then I have not had any issues. I've probably ridden the bike for 300 or 400 miles since then. Leave a comment down below, let me know what your favorite food is. Like I said, I think right now at least mine is Thai food. I usually like to get a Penang curry, or I like to get a garlic fried rice. Both really delicious options. My wife actually traveled to Thailand, and they had a cow soy, which is like a kind of soup, a curry soup. She said it was absolutely delicious, and the place that I'm going to has a cow soy that's pretty close to the ones that she remembers from Thailand. I can confidently say though that I enjoy some authentic Thai cuisine. The fantasy shop. Wonder what's at the fantasy shop. Mom, what's at the fantasy shop? Alright, so about to pull on up this area is called Kent Station. It's where the train station is, as I'm going over the train tracks. And they built it out. They put a lot of cool stuff. There's a movie theater, some good food, sushi. Obviously, one of my favorite Thai food places. Heading on over here to go pick it up, and then the fun starts. See how we can fit everything into my Viking bags. I'm gonna roll around real quick and see if there's some motorcycle parking. Whew, that is a nice looking bike. I feel honored to be parking next to a motorcycle that looks like that. Alright, I'm gonna do a GoPro battery change and run in and get the food. So, see you all in a second. Alright. So, we got our Thai food here. Got our saddlebags here. Let's see what we could do here. So start on one side, open her up. Actually, I'm going to open up both sides though, because this side has the bags that I was talking about. These are kind of like that heavier duty plastic. So I just like that a little bit more. Well, first off, I definitely don't think it's just going to slide in. Nope. So we're going to have to turn things on their side. Let's just see. Oh yeah, okay. And I think it'll be easier. Getting gunk on the seats. Awesome. I think it'll be easier just to set it in here and then kind of fill it up. Now this might be the challenge. This curry here. Okay, I got it in there. Looks good. Looks like that's some kind of thing there. And then we got this guy. I think that's about all I'm getting in on that side. So that's 2 meals on that side. Alright. I'm actually really glad I decided to pull everything out of the bags before I left, because I might not have been able to fit everything. Ah, damn. Getting this seat kind of messy. Gonna have to clean it. It's alright, it's not the end of the world. My second safety bag, and I think these can just go in sideways. Make sure the lid is good. Put that in. I think that'll work though. That looks right. I have to kind of push it a little, but I think I got it. Yep. There we go. So we got the Viking medium Skarner bags, universal fit, and we have 4 orders of takeout of Thai food that have fit in both bags. So I think I could probably fit 1 or 2 more things in there, but it's pretty tight. You know, I don't know how many more big items I could. You know, it all depends on the size and shape and how maneuverable the boxes are. Man, just wanted to take a quick peek. This is just such a nice, it's so cool to admire really cool looking bikes out in the wild. S&S motor, so some kind of like bore kit or something maybe. I don't know. I don't know enough about motorcycles to know exactly. When you take the manufacturer lettering off, it's hard to tell. Could be a Fury. It's got a really nice thick rear tire, but man, paint job looks nice, motorcycle looks nice. Like, this is just a cool looking bike. Huge appreciation. Alright, so the saddlebags are good. Gonna get back on the road and yeah, wrap the video up with my final thoughts. Yeah, nice motorcycle. Leave a comment down below if you know what kind of bike that is. In order to call myself a motovlogger, I probably should know the answer. And if I can figure it out in editing, I'll flash it up here on the screen. Cool bike. Ride safe, brother. If you ever see this video, saw dude. Oh man, smelling that Thai food. I am excited to to sink my teeth into that stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I'm actually pretty happy with how it worked out. You know, I had a pretty good feeling about being able to fit all that food, but when I put those first items in and I had to turn them sideways, I was like, uh-oh. It's not necessarily the space that I would be limited by, but more just kind of like the design of the bags, because they kind of have that non-symmetrical design. Almost caused me to not be able to get everything, and I didn't bring a backup. So if these bags don't work out, I'm screwed. Maybe I'd be trying to stuff something down my jacket or something along those lines, but no, I didn't have a backup option, so this had to work. So I was pretty confident, but I'm glad it did, and I'm kind of surprised. I figured that I'd be able to kind of slide things in different areas a little bit more. I didn't really totally know that the biggest issue is going to be really more the construction and the shape of the bag. That would be my limiting factor, because I could fit more stuff in there in terms of like volume wise in the front and the back of each bag, but because of their shape, I think I'm limited. But yeah, that's Thai food for 4 people. Obviously, it'd be a little bit difficult to put a pizza in there unless I like folded it up and put it into smaller boxes or something like that. It's kind of your average takeout containers. Should be able to fit at least enough for a couple people. Again, I think you're going to be at the mercy of the size of the box that the food comes in. But I was able to make it work, and I think you probably could. It's just, I would definitely say it's probably a good idea to bring those secondary bags or some kind of secondary case or something that you can put them in. I'm not going very far. I'm only going 10 minutes down the road, so I'm not too worried about the food getting cold or anything like that, especially on a warm day like today. That is something to keep in mind too, that the saddlebags aren't insulated. But yeah, I think it's probably a really good idea to bring some kind of extra vinyl, a thick plastic bag, just so that you can kind of have that second layer of, you know, peace of mind. Hopefully save the inside of your saddlebags from any kind of spills or any issues like that. I like that I have a little bit more room in there, so if I needed to leave some kind of other thing, like if I could have like some water in there, if I needed to put, you know, a couple other things that I'd normally keep in there, I can keep in mind that I have a little bit of that extra space. But yeah, made it work. I'm excited with how it turned out, and I definitely think I'll be doing this again for sure. I'll be going out and getting takeout on my bike and taking it to places. I will say, if you're going to be doing some kind of like DoorDash or Postmates or anything like that, you may want to consider getting the larger bags or even the extra large bags. I would say maybe the extra large bags would be a better option, just so that if you do get something that's a really large or weirdly shaped item, then you should be able to have a little bit more room to work with. A couple of those items, I tried to sit them in and they wouldn't go in, you know, the normal way, and so I had to turn them 90 degrees. But if for whatever reason you had like a box that was too long and too tall, then I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Maybe I could have turned it a certain way and made it work, but again, just something to kind of keep in mind if you do plan on, you know, doing more frequent DoorDash or takeout runs. Overall, I'm pleased with how it went. I'm surprised about the kind of space constraint part of this experiment, was to kind of just get an idea of, you know, what kind of room I'm working with. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna see me. That's gonna suck. I might just go. Go. I think I gotta go. I don't know if this is gonna see me, although people do come up over this hill quickly. Hopefully there wasn't a camera. Sometimes you just don't know about those cameras, if they're gonna get you or not on a motorcycle, especially the Rebel 500. So, but anyway, overall, my overall thoughts are good. Had a good experience so far. I will, if I have any weird things that happen, or just kind of show you what they look like when I get to my destination, I'll go ahead and drop that footage in here. Alright, did it survive the trip? So far, so good. Alright, that side looks good. And that side looks good. Nothing in there. Perfect. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know how you think the bags did, and if you've done kind of takeout or carry out or anything like that on your motorcycle in the past. I know that I could obviously get a rear cargo rack and could do all kinds of stuff, setting up you know, boxes or anything like that. So lots of options, but I like that I can go with the saddlebags and I can get 4 meals into both of them and not really have to worry about having a backpack or anything else. So Thank you all for stopping on by. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. And this is the Evergreen Motovlog channel. Remind y'all to ride safe out there. Mind your surroundings. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.